Speaking of hardworking Americans that are out there every single day, Amy Kramer is joining us. Friends, Amy Kramer is the president of and chairman of Women for Trump. She's a great American patriot. She is comes from being a political activist. She was one of the founders, one of the original in the Tea Party movement. And it's my privilege and my honor to have Amy Kramer with us on the show with us this morning. Good morning, Amy.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good, good. You know, Amy,
Thanks for having me on, Martha.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure, Amy. I want to thank you so much. Thank you. You chair Women for Trump, but you also are out there every single day fighting for American values. You're supporting the president. You are out there. You're a voice for so many people that stand with the president, that stand with our American values. And I just want to thank you with all my heart. And, you know, I have my colleague, my co-pilot here who follows NCAA basketball, has a little something she wants to say. Say hi.
Hey, Amy, how you doing?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Great. Have you gotten over that NCAA loss, the Auburn loss yet?
It's so sad, but I mean, they got that far. So you know what? We never expected that, but it was a great ride, and maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Y'all played a great game.
Thank you. Basketball's not my thing. I'm SEC, but that's the first time I've ever tuned in really to watch it. So it was great.
So, Amy, how can...
Thank you, Martha, for your kind words.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about the immigration crisis in our country. You know, I've been to the border. I know you've been to the border. I've seen firsthand what it's like. You know, when we were just there, literally while we're filming, we're seeing illegal immigrants sneaking in over the border while we're filming. Yeah. So I was hoping you could just, you know, tell the American folks listening to our show, how is it a crisis? Is the president right? I know the answer is yes. And, you know, how can folks get a hold of you, contact you to support what you're doing and to be involved?
So, yeah, it is absolutely a crisis. And when you have the New York Times, CNN, and other mainstream media outlets and cable outlets that are reporting on this crisis, and the New York Times and Washington Post are writing about women, you know, having to about the rape and whatnot that is going on at the border. I mean, it absolutely is a crisis. So, and when people think, oh, it doesn't affect me, I'm not in a border state, you know, it affects every single state in this union, and every single state is a border state because every single state's touched by the opioid crisis.
Yes.
And the human trafficking that's going on in this country, which many people don't even realize. So I love what the president has said he's going to do, and that is if the Democrats want the illegal aliens here, then they can have them in their cities and take care of them. I think that's a brilliant idea. I encourage him to do that. What I would say to everyone is that this president needs our support more than ever because he is under an enormous amount of pressure from every angle that you can imagine. And so we need him to stand firm on this. This was his number one issue, as you know, Martha, when he ran in 2016. And people want the border secure. They want to know that their families, their community, their country is safe. We don't know who's coming across that border. And I just want to give you these numbers real quick. They have already apprehended over 350,000 people this year alone. The last week of March, they apprehended almost 9,000 people in the McAllen area, McAllen, Texas area. 9,000 people in 1 week, and those were only the ones they apprehended. That is on par, 9,000 that week. If you go for the year, that's over 450,000 for the year, and the population of McAllen, Texas is only 142,000.
Wow.
I mean, I think that puts it into perspective. And the thing is, these people are being released in the areas in which they're apprehended because they say they don't have the resources. They need all new power on the border. They don't have the resources to take them elsewhere. Listen, I talked to veterans across this country. I tweeted it the other day that there are veterans that are willing to, they'll go through the background check, and they will drive the buses as volunteers to take these people to the safe sanctuary cities. They have volunteered to do that. But these areas on the border, these cities, these states on the border, they can't sustain this. No, I mean, it's not sustainable for our country. So I want everybody out there listening to support the president in every way that you can, because he needs our support now more than ever. He cannot cave on this, and I'm doing everything I can to support him and fight for this cause. And you can find out more about us at womenfortrump.com.
Thank you so much. And you know, Amy, you were instrumental in bringing angel moms to the White House, to Washington, D.C. You know firsthand how this immigration crisis it is affecting our great nation, and I want to thank you for that. And you know, you brought up the sanctuary cities. Even Cher came out and said,
it's amazing.
And you know what my response is to Cher? Welcome. We welcome you with open arms,
right.
You know? And we've got Cher saying we can't take them. We can't. You know, we have no ability to take care of our own people in Los Angeles. Not basically, she said we don't want the immigrants. And so illegal immigrants. Let me qualify that, because we're a country that was made
right.
on immigrants. I welcome immigrants coming to our country, and I want them to come legally. And that's what the president wants.
Absolutely.
And so, you know, but I wanted to thank you for bringing the angel moms to Washington, D.C. I know you did that, and it took a lot of work. It took a lot of money, a lot of energy. And I want to thank you for everything you're doing all across our country. You are out there fighting the fight. You're a warrior. And I want everybody listening to the show to contact you to support what you're doing. If you could just give everybody the website again, and just let folks know, you know, when you're going to be doing something in Washington, D.C. or in their city, and so that they can meet you personally.
So, Martha, our website is womenfortrump.com, and I just want to say, listen, I mean, I'm just doing what I believe in, and there's millions of us out there that are, you know, working for this cause. You do your part. There's so much to do, and there's not enough of us to do it, and thank you for what you're doing. Just keep up the fight, and anybody that thinks, oh, you know, I can't make a difference, yes, you can. I'm just a mom. That's all I am, is a mom that got involved politically, and here I am. So you can make a difference. And Women for Trump, we're going to be engaged in this presidential election cycle, absolutely 100%. We have 15 states we're focused on. We're doing these luncheons across the country. We're going to be having several conferences. So you can get more information on our website, and I look forward to supporting everybody out there that needs the help and support. If you want us to come to your area, please let us know, and we'll do our best to get there.
God bless you, Amy Kramer, great American patriot, Women for Trump. Thank you.